What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're back doing another kind of scenario rebuild. The Grizzlies have made Marc Gasol and Mike Conley available for trade, and it sounds like this might be the year the Grizzlies finally decide that they got to rebuild and the veterans no longer can carry this team to the promised land. So we've seen enough of Marc Gasol and Mike Conley on the Grizzlies. I mean, they've been there for years now, and it's time to blow up the team, it seems. Not really blow it up, but it's time to retool, rebuild, whatever you want to say. But for this video, guys, I want to go ahead and say real quick, guys, make sure you are subscribed if you have not already. We're doing a giveaway at 3,000 subscribers. We're literally so close. We're about like 100-something subscribers away from 3,000, guys. So if you guys could hit that subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. And yesterday I did watch the Grizzlies play a little bit, and they looked okay. I kind of watched towards the end when they were already getting blown out. And I mean, it doesn't help that Kyle Anderson is out for a while. They did just recently trade for Justin Holiday. But the main title of this video, obviously, is to trade by Conley Marc Gasol. I did a Grizzlies realistic rebuild not too long ago, and I only traded Marc Gasol in that video. But obviously, in today's video, we're going to be trading Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. For me, the only destination for Mike Conley that makes sense in the NBA is Detroit. I mean, Detroit could really use another point guard. Obviously, Reggie Jackson is just not cutting it. Blake Griffin is not getting any younger. Andre Drummond's still kind of in his young 20s. But like I said, Blake Griffin's not getting any younger, and they're locked into him long term. And they might as well get a point guard that can come in there. I think he's on the same contract timeline as Blake Griffin anyway. They might as well get a point guard who can come in and contribute right away. Reggie Jackson is just not doing it for him. So I'm going to go ahead and offer this straight up. I'm not sure if they'll accept it, but I'm going to go ahead and offer it anyway. Shelvin Mack, Mike Conley for Reggie Jackson, Stanley Johnson, Luke Kennard. I honestly think this is a fair deal. Stanley Johnson gets a fresh start somewhere else. Luke Kennard is a nice young piece. Reggie Jackson's just kind of a, I guess you have a little bit of competitiveness, if I could say that word. So let's go ahead and offer it, and we're not interested. So obviously we're gonna have to somehow make this trade a little bit better. I mean, in 2K, in real life, I think this is a real fair trade, but I mean, I guess since 2K doesn't like it, well, okay. Honestly, guys, I'm probably gonna make this trade go through. This is like a really fair trade, if you ask me. Like, there's no way this isn't a fair trade. So I'm gonna make this trade go through. And then we're going to focus on Marc Gasol's trade next, which we're probably going to have to throw in Chandler Parsons, because the Grizzlies have said in real life that if we're trading one of these guys, someone's going to have to take Chandler Parsons as well. So I'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and make this trade fly through, and I think this should be a very fair trade. Let me know what you guys think about this first trade in the comment section below. Alright, and then for Marc Gasol, I thought of two destinations that made sense, but last video I did trade him to Toronto, so I didn't want to do that again. The Lakers could use a center. I mean, you could argue JaVale McGee has been really great this year, but Marc Gasol could be their center long term for the next couple of years. Guys, I honestly couldn't think of a better trade, but if you guys have a better trade situation in the comment section below, let me know. But I'm just going to go ahead and take Josh Hart, KCP, and an unprotected pick from the Lakers. Honestly, they're only trading Josh Hart, which you could argue is a pretty pricey piece to trade away for a veteran in Marc Gasol, but Marc Gasol is still playing at a decent high level. He had a triple-double yesterday against the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know. I think this just kind of helps the Lakers out as far as winning now, so I'm going to go ahead and make this trade go through. Like I said, I mean, I could see the Clippers possibly swooping in and maybe getting Marc Gasol or something, but I'm going to go ahead and just do it with the Lakers. We get Josh Hart, who's a nice, intriguing piece long-term. They're going to go ahead and decline it here, but I'm just going to go ahead and make Marc Gasol and Mike Conley's trades go through, and I'm going to turn trade override off for the next, just for the next trades in the video, obviously. But Chandler Parsons, that is impossible. Good luck to Memphis trying to get rid of Chandler Parsons' contract along with Marc Gasol. You're going to have to find a rebuilding team who doesn't care and is going to buy out Mike Conley, or not Mike Conley, who's going to buy out Marc Gasol or Chandler Parsons. There's no way a veteran team is taking on Chandler Parsons' contract. I just can't see it happening, guys. I really can't. It's just, I tried with the Lakers, but it doesn't even make sense. Magic Johnson obviously wants a max salary slot to sign another player with this team, so it doesn't even make sense for Parsons to take that up. It just doesn't make sense anywhere. So here's how the team is looking now. We got Reggie Jackson, Josh Hart, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Joakim Noah is the starting center. KCP off the bench. Chandler Parsons is going to get some minutes, I guess. And then we have Justin Holiday. And then Dylan Brooks is actually out for this season. So that does suck for him, unfortunately. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and just move on without him for this year. Stanley Johnson, I do kind of want to throw him and get him some minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and take Parsons out of the rotation entirely and give Stanley Johnson these last minutes. And honestly, I could even argue that I would rather start Stanley Johnson just for the year. Actually, no, I wouldn't do that. I would not argue that. I'm going to go ahead and just give that. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and just do this. Justin Holiday can get some minutes as well. And then Reggie Jackson is going to fool around and get some minutes. But Josh Hart's going to play right away. That is the main piece. And we got Luke Kennard, obviously, as well. I don't know, guys. We're just going to see where we want to take this team going forward. It should be interesting, but I just spent a couple of minutes there just trying to figure out some trades for Mike Conley, Marc Gasol. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys have any better trade ideas, and I would love to read them. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the year, though. All right, guys, we are in the offseason now. We have a lot to fix, but obviously we're going to go ahead and look at the player stats to start the video. We got Reggie Jackson, who led the way for us with 18 points per game. Obviously, not an important piece to our future, but he was the guy that was going to score on the team. I mean, there was really no one else to score. But for the Pistons, I wanted to go ahead and check out how Mike Conley did. 22 points and 24 points. The Pistons did actually end up making the playoffs. They pushed the Celtics to 7 games in the first round. So hopefully maybe a full offseason with these guys together, maybe they get something going. So let's go ahead and start this offseason, guys. So we have a lot to do. Obviously, we don't even have our pick, do we? We don't. Celtics have it. Wow, man. I was really looking forward to that draft pick. That kind of sucks, but what can you do? Obviously, I think we got the Lakers pick, though. Grizzlies, did we get our pick back? We did. Top 3. Okay, so we did get our pick back. It was probably protected somehow. I don't know how. And then we got the 20th pick as well from Los Angeles. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I'm hoping JB Bickerstaff is our head coach right now. I'm going to go ahead and keep him. His ratings actually aren't too bad. So we have, on the salary cap table, we have negative $19 million in cap space. When we look at all these free agents, we're going to go ahead and renounce some of these guys. Joakim Noah, again, we're going to renounce him as well. Omri Caspi, not interested. Josh Hart. Justin Holiday, I think, is a free agent. KCP, going to renounce him, obviously. Garrett Temple. Stanley, these two, actually, JaMychal Green is actually up there in age. I did not realize that. I'm going to go and renounce him as well. We are kind of a young rebuilding team, and Justin Holiday. I might as well do that too. So we have 24 million cap space, but these draft picks are very important. So I'm hoping for one guy to land to, drop to us. I really don't care for Zion in this video. Hopefully he's not been, he just got taken with the Suns pick. Obviously, honestly though, the Suns desperately needed a point guard. So I don't blame them at all. Maybe I should have tried to trade up, because that is actually who I wanted, was Jamorant, just because I have not got him in a video yet. But Zion is here. I really don't want Zion. I get him. I mean, we already kind of have a power forward in Jaren Jackson Jr. So, I mean, do I trade down here? Because Zion Williamson is the obvious pick, and I really don't want to take him. So honestly, I wanted Jamorant. So I'm going to trade down here. I think that's what makes the most sense to me. We're going to try to trade down. Actually, we have 4 picks in this draft, but I'm going to trade down. I think it makes the most sense for me. We can get the 6th pick and the 10th pick from the Hawks. Wow, actually, that might be the trade, guys. That might be the trade, because I think who I want might still be here too. So I'm going to go with this trade, the 6th pick and the 10th pick from the Hawks. We're going to do that. We're going to trade down and then go to our 6th pick now. And hopefully the guy who I want is still here. Let's see. Actually, he was taken. I wanted Bull, so that kind of sucks. Like I said, Zion has been taken as well with that Hawks pick. Honestly, the Hawks could have really used him on it. Although they do have, what's his name already? John Collins. But Keldon Johnson, I have enough shooting guards as it is. I really hate to take Cameron Reddish again, but he is here. Nasir Little, I have not gotten him before. I'm going to try to go with some players I've never gotten before. So let's go with Nasir Little from North Carolina. Let's go with that. And then next we got 10th pick. Cameron Reddish is still here. I could take him. So if not, Charles Bassey. He is a 77 overall, a center. He is 6'11". I guess. What's it? Offense, defense. So his offense, he's got a nice defensive game. Position rank, draft rank, 21st. Do I go? Ramiro Langford is here as well, man. I can't believe he slipped this far from Indy. Oh, I'm thinking of RJ Barrett. Not Ramiro Langford. Guys, I honestly don't know who to take. Kevin Porter Jr. 6'5", DeAndre Hunter, Tyler Harrow, 6'5". I guess I'll go with Cameron Reddish. I mean, I don't know who else to take, so I'll go Cameron Reddish out of Duke. And oh wait, wait. I did not mean to simulate. I wanted to draft with that 20 pick as well. Let's see what they got me. Yeah, kind of a trash pick. That kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to draft that pick, but what can you do? Rookie signing. So we get Nasir Little, 76 overall, lockdown defender. Cameron Reddish as well. And then this guy, center. He is a center, though. 6'11", 7'3". I guess I'll stash him. And then over team for 1 year. And this draft, I'll just keep him, I guess. Okay, player options. Josh Hart, Dylan Brooks. Let's go ahead and accept both those guys. And then qualifying offers, Stanley Johnson. I'm going to try to bring him back as well because, I mean, we traded for him. Why not? So, obviously, now we have 16.3 million, 39 million in cap space. So, now, when we look at the roster, we got Reggie Jackson as the point guard for right now. Javion Carter is still here as well, 23 years of old. I don't know if he could maybe be a future there for the Grizzlies. I know he is there, and he has got some minutes this year, but for me, he's a 71 overall. Really not going to help me in this video, so he probably won't be a big part of what we do. Cameron Reddish is the shooting guard for right now. Gosh, we have a lot of forwards and guards. We're going to have to figure that out. So, Reddish always plays a small forward for me whenever I pick him up. Nasir Little, 6'6". Kyle Anderson. Gosh, I have a lot of forwards now. Wow. Okay, so let me cut out real quick. I'm going to have to make a trade or something because there is way too many in one position. So give me 1 second. Don't ask me why, but I'm going to do this trade for Dante Exum just because we need some depth at the point guard. And Kyle Anderson, we have enough depth at the small forward position. And the Jazz seem to be interested in him. They tried to offer me a trade earlier, and I just did not accept it. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. But Jaren Jackson, obviously Reggie Jackson is going to play some point guard for us this year. Probably going to trade him at the trade deadline just because that makes the most sense to me. Josh Hart, Luke Kennard are going to play the shooting guard. Dylan Brooks and Cameron Reddish are going to run the small forward. Nasir Little is going to head to the G League. Chandler Parsons is just going to sit on the bench. He's not going to do anything. Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to sit the power forward position, and then the center is still a problem. So, obviously, I did try to sign Nerlens Noel just because I might tank. I'm trying to tank again and then trying to put it all together after this season. Thomas Bryant, also 21 years old. I might sign Thomas Bryant. So, let's go Thomas Bryant for 4 years. Pretty cheap deal. He is a restricted free agent. So, let me see if I can get Thomas Bryant. If I can't, let me try to get both of them. I got to get Stanley Johnson. Well, maybe I don't want to get Stanley Johnson back. Is there a reason to? I mean, we have enough. Yeah, we're gonna go and renounce Stanley Johnson. So we got Nerlens Noel and Thomas Bryant. So that's what I'm talking about. Thomas Bryant is actually probably gonna head to the G League as well. We're gonna stash him, gonna progress him a little bit, and then he'll be back. So G League for Thomas Bryant, and then we're gonna go ahead and just sign a backup center for 1 year. So Willie Reed, let's go ahead and sign all three of these centers. Obviously, fans on Twitter are like, why are the Grizzlies drafting so many guards and forwards and signing 3 centers in free agency? Well, you'll find out here in a second. But really, guys, I mean, we're here to tank again, really. So Reggie Jackson goes down 1, obviously, as expected. Dylan Brooks up 5, Cameron Reddish up 1. And then, yeah, so I'm really excited. Chandler Parsons, can't wait for him to get off my books. Dante Exum here again as well. Unfortunately, I could just play Thomas Bryant this whole year, but since I did sign 3 centers, I'm going to go ahead and send him to the G League. He's only 21 years old, 22 now. So he can become a beast here in a little bit for us. So I've never had Thomas Bryant in a rebuild. So hopefully it's a change of pace for everybody. But I think this rebuild is going well so far. You just got to take patience. And yeah, I'm really enjoying myself so far. Let me know what you guys think of the trade so far, what I've done. Would you have done something different? I'm going to go ahead and assimilate to the end of next year. And we should be all squared away after that. Alright guys, at the trade deadline, I'm trying to trade Reggie Jackson, 18 mil off our books. Obviously, he's a free agent next year, but he is playing at a high level, 19 points per game. So I'm trying to get a first round pick for him if possible. Obviously, it may not. I'm just going to offer it and see what they say. And They like what they have as far as they're concerned, and they want Josh Hart. Absolutely not. I'm not doing this. So let me just go ahead and try to get let me just get a second for him, I guess. The Rockets, they're going to be Brandon Knight. As long as we get a pick for him, that is fine with me. I'd rather have a first round pick if you're willing to give this up. So let's try. And they want Sam Decker, and they give me Brandon Wright. That's actually not a bad offer. I'm going to get a first round pick from Houston. Obviously, it's not going to be a great pick. Reggie Jackson just gives Houston a little bit more off their bench, I would think. And that's a win-win for all of us. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Reggie Jackson, just like that, is now off our worries. And Brandon Knight's going to step in and be the starting point guard for the year, I guess. So I don't really care. Like I said, we are definitely tanking it up this year. Really, like I said, we're building towards a better future. Chandler Parsons is going to be off the books. We are going to have a ton of money in cap space. Going to have a lot of money, a lot of flexibility. We're 13 and 41. Going to have, I think we have our draft pick. Yeah, or no, we don't. Dang it. I thought we would have our draft pick. That really sucks. I really thought we did. Unless it is protected. I wonder if the Celtics have it. The 2020 Grizzlies pick, it doesn't look like it's protected. Or would it tell me? Would it even tell me? Whoops. Let me go to the Celtics. It maybe wouldn't even tell me. I don't even know what did the Celtics get from Memphis anyway? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and see what though. I'll meet you guys in the offseason. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the last offseason of the video. We went 21 and 61. Obviously, like I said, I wanted to embrace the tank. We're in a rebuild stage, so I mean, you really cannot be shocked by that. The Grizzlies probably are gonna get or the Celtics are probably gonna get our #1 pick, which does suck. Honestly, we can't really do anything about it. Celtics via Memphis. So I have no idea if there was any protections on the pick. Doesn't look like there was. We get the 26th pick via Houston. Obviously, there's probably not going to be much down there after that. But it is what it is. Staff signing. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Jerry Stackhouse, I'm going to go ahead and move on from him. Head scout actually is pretty decent. And assistant GM is atrocious. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go with this guy. Assistant GM. Let's get this guy. All right. So $2 million. Head coach. Let's go with Jacob Underwood. This team used to cheer defense. We're going to go ahead and do that again. Tony Peterson. Let's go get this guy as well. So if we can get him as well. All these guys. Truman. Jacob Underwood. But assistant coach, we did not get one. Owen Taylor. He is an assistant coach. So let's go ahead and sign him. And we sign him. So new staff. Hopefully a new staff will help this organization. Like I said, if you guys let me know what kind of, and we have pretty much a late first round pick as well. What did the Celtics get from the Grizzlies for those 2 first round picks? I have no clue, honestly. So if one of you guys want to let me know down in the comment section below, that would be great because I have no clue. It's probably an obvious trade I should be thinking of. I'm going to go ahead and just take this guy. Obviously, I'm just going to skip this. I don't think there's anyone worth taking right now. We get Talon Tucker. Not going to get much money for us. I'm going to go ahead and just decline him. I don't think there's no point of having him on the team. Player options. We're going to go ahead and sign all these guys. And, yeah, so I like that. And then qualifying offers. Willie Reed. No reason to bring him back. We're going to have Thomas Bryant back from the G League. And then cap holds. We probably have a ton of money getting held back. Dylan Brooks. Willie Reed, I'm going to go ahead and renounce him. Brandon Wright, going to renounce him. Renounce Chandler Parsons, atrocious qualifying offer. Brandon Knights as well. Omri Caspi and Raul Neto. Obviously, if we could bring back Dylan Brooks, I would love to, but it just depends on everything. So, player stats. I meant to look at this. 17 points for Jaren Jackson. 14 for Cameron Reddish. Josh Hart with 10. So, not too bad, not too shabby. But Dante Exum, I'm fine with being our backup point guard for the year if necessary. Josh Hart, Luke Kennard. Nasir Little is back now, so I'm not sure if we're going to need to bring back Dylan Brooks or not. Or we trade Nasir Little, whatever we want to do there. 20 years old, Jaren Jackson. And then our center position, I think, is fine. Obviously, this guy is a 79 overall now. So, wow. Okay. So, I think our center position is more than fine. So, point guard, obviously a need. Salary cap, we have $49 million in cap space. So, point guard is a must. So Ben Simmons, obviously probably not realistic, but I'm going to go ahead and go for him anyway. I don't know if he'd come to this team or if we'd be able to get him, but I'm going to offer him a contract. Why not? Point guards. We have Jamal Murray out here, DeJounte Murray, Chris Dunn, and Shabazz Napier. Obviously not a ton of good point guard options out here, so let's move on from that. Buddy Hield, best shooting. Well, let me see. Let me just look at available players. So obviously the center position is This draft class or this free agency class is kind of garbage unfortunately, but I don't know if there's much to do about it. Jamal Murray is probably looking like our best point guard option. Might be the guy I have to go get. Karis LeVert, Sabonis. Yeah, Sir Jaylen Brown. Jamal Murray Jamal Murray is looking like my best option right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and overpay for him. 80.550 mil, I guess. I mean, if we can get Ben Simmons, obviously I'll do that. But and then I could go for Jaylen Brown. I could give me some Jaylen Brown. He wants quite a bit of money though. Would I play him at the shooting guard? I could play Jaylen Brown as the shooting guard. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Khalid no, I'm just kidding. It's not Khalid. An offer. Jamal Murray and Jaylen Brown. I don't know if we can get both of them. Ben Simmons has decided to sign with Philadelphia 76ers. Boston Celtics have decided to match the offer. And we get Jamal Murray. So Jamal Murray is going to be on the Memphis Grizzlies now. The Nuggets did not want to match, which is fine with me. He's mine now. So we get Jamal Murray as our point guard. This team is looking pretty decent for the future. Josh Hart and Luke Kennard in the backcourt. Nasir Little, like I said, and Cameron Reddish here. Jaren Jackson, Thomas Bryant, and Nerlens Noel. So we can either trade Nerlens Noel or what? I don't know what we want to do, but really like this. Really like how it's going so far. We have 31 million in cap space. Dylan Brooks is still out here. I would hope he wants about 9.7 mil. Not a bad contract at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and he's not interested. He's not even interested in negotiating. So maybe we can't get Dylan Brooks back. So that is unfortunate. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut here. Either I'm going to simulate to the start of next year, or I'm gonna make a trade. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. So we're going something a little crazy. I'm gonna try it for CJ McCollum from the Portland Trail Blazers. He has 1 year left on his deal. We have a ton of money left. I might as well try to go win now. So we are approaching the end of the video. I want to try to make this team at least make the playoffs just one time. We're gonna have Jamal Murray as the point guard. CJ McCollum could easily come and be the shooting guard, and they still don't want to do it. That is unfortunate. So, do I really got to trade another late first-round pick? Obviously, I think they'll accept this, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and send it in. Okay, they will not accept it. Nerlens Noel, Luke Kennard is not cutting it. So, let me see, instead of Nerlens Noel, if they would take this guy instead. They still don't want to do it. How about 2021? That one has a little bit more value to it. What about this? They still don't want to do it. 2 second-round picks is gonna do it or not. He has 1 year left on his contract. Come on, Portland, quit being stubborn. What about for what I kind of want, or Bradley Beal? 20. He is more 27. He's a little bit younger than McCollum. This is, I don't know, man. Bradley Beal is just, I seem like I've just gotten him before. I'd rather have McCollum just because I think it's a interesting fit. All right, so let me try another first-round pick. They still don't want to do it. I'm not offering 3 first-rounders. That is just insane. So, what about this? They still don't want to do it. Wow, okay. So, what about Luke Kennard, Nasir Little for McCollum? Okay, they're not going to take that. About a first-round pick. They still don't take it. About Nerlens Noel as well. Nerlens Noel in the trade. They still don't take it. Wow. How stubborn is Portland? I mean, I love CJ McCollum. Portland Trailblazers are my favorite. Bradley Beal, I don't know, man. I get him a lot. Let me try this original offer. They still don't want to do it. How about 2 second-round picks? Another first round. They still don't want to do it. Wow, man. I can't get a veteran out here to, a young veteran to come help out our team. Wiggins, not doing that. Paul George, a little Devin Booker. That is probably a little too much. Chris Paul. Lowry. Wow, man. Oladipo, 28 years old. Gary Harris. D'Angelo Russell. Man, I really wanted to get McCollum or Beal, but they just are not budging. Donovan Mitchell. That is crazy. If I could get Donovan Mitchell, that would be insane. Yeah, they're not doing that. Okay, Donovan Mitchell, a little too out of the price range. So, I'm going to overpay the crap out of for McCollum. It's the end of the video, guys. I might as well do it right. I might as well. So let's do it. 3 first-round picks. They still don't do it. Wow. What about Nerlens Noel as well? Wow. I'm done, dude. I'm so done. All right, guys. I'm going to cut here, and we'll see what the roster is looking like after this season. So I did end up with CJ McCollum. I don't even want to tell you what the price was, but I literally just was experimenting and I literally traded 4 first-round picks. Guys, don't do this at home because that is not a trade you want to send to the Portland Trail Blazers for 4 first-round picks for an expiring deal. How you don't even know if CJ McCollum will resign, but I wanted to make this last season entertaining as possible. That's the only reason I overpaid like that, guys. But this is a team, I think it's looking pretty darn good, honestly. I was doing a very realistic style rebuild up until the last trade for McCollum. But like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video thus far. It has been fun. But I'm going to simulate this last season and hope for the best. So hopefully we do get a playoff appearance. If not, that trade was totally stupid. So I'll be back. So guys, my weird trade paid off. We did make the playoffs, but I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot yet. I mean, we are very stacked and there's a chance we could upset Houston but we just got to look at the player stats real quick. Let's see what it's looking like. So McCollum led the way with 19.5 points per game. Jamal Murray right behind him with 16. 15 for Jaren Jackson, 14 for Cameron Reddish, 13 for Nasir Little. Thomas Bryant with 9 points, 11 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks per game. Josh Hart with 8 points, Exum with 6.7 off the bench, and Nurn as well had 5.2. So not too bad, but we're going to go ahead and submit this current round against Memphis. Hopefully we can beat them. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. We are up 1-0 to start the series. They even it up though, and they're up 2-1. Can we even it up? They're up 3-1, and we get eliminated in 5 games. So what a terrible way to end the video. Like, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I do have some stuff to do, but I wanted to make sure to get a video out to you guys today, or actually you guys won't be seeing this till tomorrow. But that's it, guys. For me, this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.